What's up guys, thanks for tuning in. Today I have a special video for you. Special because I have a few guests joining me today. The topic of today's video is vlogging. So if you always wanted to start vlogging, to start documenting your adventures, to create your own YouTube channel, this video is for you. I have three couples joining me today. They are all YouTubers and I'm going to be asking them questions, three questions virtually. And we're going to hear three different answers. But first things first, let's do some introductions. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves. Let's go.
Hi guys, I'm Maria and this is Nabol, and we're also known as Kimchi and Beans on social media.
Yeah, we're a food and travel channel, but we're also based in Chicago, so we actually try to document our experiences here around the city.
Yeah, I think we've been doing this for 10 years now. We started as a food blog, and then we started documenting our experiences, like our food experiences and our travels, and it eventually became the channel.
Yay!
Hello everyone, we are Jordi from Spain.
And Haekyung from South Korea.
And our channel name is Lifetime Travelmates.
We left our jobs to follow our dream of traveling around the world and experiencing other ways of life from different cultures.
Yeah, now it's been almost 3 years on the road and we can say we are happy with it. We want to thank Orhan, the world traveler, for giving us this chance to share our experience with all of you. Thank you.
What it do, Mamuchins?
Good morning.
So guys, we're the Mamuchos.
Yes, I'm Maria.
And I'm Lilas. And we have a travel channel where we travel all around the world, eat food, get fat, and try to make you laugh as much as possible.
That's right.
Alright, thanks for the introduction guys. My first question is, what equipment or other resources do you use to create your vlogs? Tell us about the equipment as well as the software and programs that you use when making and editing your videos. We're going to start with Maria and Nabol.
Yeah, we have quite a lot of equipment. And the number one piece of equipment you can't see because it's the camera that we're using to film this today.
Yeah, it's a Canon G7X Mark II.
Yes.
And it's refurbished.
It's refurbished, yeah, because we were starting out, we didn't know what camera to buy, and we're like, let's just pick an easy point and shoot.
We still don't know what camera to buy. We need to upgrade.
Yeah, something that has 4K and all that jazz, but that's our main shooter, yeah.
Yeah, and then we also have these.
Yeah, we also use a GoPro for like the action shots, and when I'm doing my Nabol cam, that's what I use to film those while Maria's out filming the main stuff.
Yeah, another thing, the mic.
Yeah.
And that's all Nabol. I try not to touch this.
So when I do voiceover work, this is what the blue ice ball type of microphone. And we also put a windscreen on it. I think that's what it's called, the windscreen. And this is kind of like to reduce, I guess, like
mouth sounds.
Yeah, mouth sounds and the wind from your mouth when you speak. So that's useful.
What else? And this is all Maria. I go through this like crazy. Every time there's a sale,
right?
Yeah, I need to buy another one because, yeah.
You can never have too many hard drives.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. And finally, I also need an upgrade on this.
Oh, the headphones. Those are like 12-year-old headphones, though.
Yeah.
We probably do have to
They're
upgrade.
fantastic.
And we also use a 55-inch tripod. So this one's an Amazon Basics one. I think I got it for like $15. Mm-hmm. That was probably what enticed me to get it. It's like, oh, $15. What could go wrong? But it's actually a great tripod, so it's pretty tall.
Oh, and we also have two ring lights. One of them we're actually using right now.
Yeah.
It's kind of dark here. And that's a 18-inch.
18-inch. You can almost hula hoop in that one. And then we also got a smaller one for when we travel and the place that we're at doesn't have great lighting, so we pulled this one out.
Yeah.
It's kind of compact, so, you know.
Software or programs that we use. So we mainly use iMovie. We're also trying to experiment with other programs. Nabol downloaded a trial.
Final Cut Pro.
Yeah.
It's very similar to iMovie, so we're kind of like dabbling in that. We got to find more space or a way to render our videos to the hard drive so that, you know,
it won't take so much space.
Yeah, it won't take up so much space on the main laptop.
Wow, thanks for the extensive list of equipment guys. I can tell you've been doing it for a long time. Now the same question to Jordi and Hagen. What equipment and software do you use for your videos?
What we use for filming is a mirrorless Fujifilm X-T20 with a 16-55mm lens. It's our main camera, but we also use one of our phones, OnePlus 6T, shooting at 4K 60 frames per second, which is really good. And we also have a gimbal, a Freevision Vilta Special Edition. It was cheap and it does the job. And we recently got a mini tripod, Manfrotto Pixie Evo 2. It's just a small tripod. We used to have a flexible one. Now we have this one. It's just small and does the job. It's consistent. It's good. And then for that, we also have a clamp support for the phone. And for the audio part, we use a Boya MM1 microphone for the camera. And we also got a double lapel microphone for the voices. And that's it. That's all we use for the equipment. About the software, we edit with our MacBook Air about to die and our MacBook Pro. And we use Final Cut Pro X.
This is awesome, Jody. Thank you. Let's hear from Maria and Lilas now on the same topic.
Filming our content, we use the Canon M50 with the Rode Wireless Go mics.
Yes.
So we have the dual mics, and so we both mic up. Right now, we're currently filming with her camera, the Canon EOS 6D Mark II.
Yes.
And we have a regular Rode mic on it right now.
Yes, we have several lenses. So from the 24 to 105 mm, which is the one that we're filming with right now. We also have the 85
millimeter, the 50 millimeter. Both of them at 1.8, and the what's the other one?
Superboy.
Oh, and Superboy, who's the, I think, the 75 to 200 or something?
300.
300.
Yes.
Superboy.
Superboy.
When it comes to editing our footage, I do the editing, and I use Premiere Pro and After Effects.
Yes, and for photographs for our Instagram and Facebook, I use Lightroom.
And Photoshop.
And Photoshop. I'm getting my hands around it.
Getting dirty with Photoshop now,
Yes.
that's it.
Thank you guys, look at that, we all have pros in here. Now let's switch gears a bit and talk about content for a new YouTube channel. My second question to everyone is, how do you pick topics for your videos? Also, let us know how often do you upload videos on YouTube. We're going to start with Maria and Nabol again.
That would be a Maria question.
Yeah.
Yes. So I pretty much manage all the content calendar. Nabol, he can't do that.
No.
Let's face it.
I
He
try
would
to
do
pick
the
weird,
weirdest things.
I try to pick like weird events and stuff like Kaiju Toy Convention, Sci-Fi Festival, Star Trek Food Festival,
Yeah.
if that existed.
I mean, we should do some of those. They would be really funny, but
Yeah.
Nabol Cam. That would
Yeah,
be
that'd be-
all the videos would be Nabol Cam.
Yeah, but we actually try to focus on food or travel. So for instance, if Chicago has a food festival, we try to go down there, cover it, show you what they have available, like what kind of foods and stuff like that. And traveling, we try to travel throughout the Midwest. Sometimes we'll do international travel and go back home at least once a year to see family and friends.
And the Chicago food scene too. That's
Yeah.
very important. And now that we have the pandemic, we wanted to be useful, so we created the Chicago Takeout series, and it's been pretty popular. People
Yeah.
find it useful, so that's good.
I've enjoyed it. I get to eat all this great stuff and show it to you guys.
Exactly.
Thank you guys. I like how you separate duties in your video creation process, which I think is a great idea because we all have our strong areas. And when you have a team, why not leverage that? Now we're going back to Lifetime Travelmates to hear how they pick topics for their videos.
For travel videos, we just shoot our experience, usually around sightseeing places or hidden gems, trying food in a restaurant or hanging out with locals. It's not very planned. But since the lockdown, we've been doing and focusing more on local stuff. For example, like shopping experience in a local market or trying some local food. And recently with our lockdown cooking series, we plan in advance because we need the food ingredients and also we need to manage the time. We upload once a week every Friday.
Yes, planning in advance is very important. Thanks for mentioning that. And finally, let's hear from the Mamuchos. How often do you upload your videos and how do you select what to film about?
We upload once a week. We try to do 3 times a week. We try twice a week, and right now
Well, we don't try to do, we've done.
we've done it. I'm sorry. Yes, we have done it, and we just stick to once a week. And
Yeah, right now we're doing once a week and probably make our way up to probably going back to twice a week.
Yeah.
But during this time, we went down to 1 video a week so we can focus more on the quality of our videos and get better at managing that before we start going back up to increasing the frequency.
Yes. When it comes to choosing our topics, we obviously look at what's happening in the world because people is looking for those topics, but also is based on what our core channel is about, which is about travel and showing how much it costs to travel.
Yeah, well, we Main thing that we film is the stuff that we love. We love traveling, we love eating, and we love having a good time. If some of the stuff that's going on around the world focuses around that with travel, such as knowing how much things cost, or what are good activities to do in the area that you're in, that's how we kind of plan our content. And we go from there, just to have fun with it.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. I like how you mentioned to stick to the core of what your channel is about. I think it's important to have that common theme as opposed to filming about 10 different things. And this brings me to the third and final question of the day. And the question is, what advice would you give to someone who wants to start their YouTube channel? Maria and Nabol, the floor is yours.
That's a really good question, but it's really simple
It's
too.
really easy.
Just start. Yeah. Take something that you're passionate about and start doing videos on it.
Yeah. Do you remember how we got started?
Yeah, we were actually in Italy and Maria had a phone that we could record videos. So we're like, hey, we don't know when we're going to be back, so let's start recording this.
And also of recipe videos.
Yeah.
Because we had the blog and people would just read it, but...
And I wanted to
you
show
should
off.
watch it.
Yeah, I wanted to show off to my grandma that I could cook. I was like, Grandma, look, I can cook now.
Yeah. But just general advice, don't compare yourself to anybody. Just do your own thing. Don't care about the mean comments. People are always going to have an opinion. Just, you're going to learn as you go, right?
Yeah. Cater to your audience, listen to them, and then do your videos. And little by little, you're going to start growing. You're going to start seeing the stuff that your audience wants from you. And you can do a balance, stuff that you want to do for yourself and stuff that you want to do for your audience.
And also, it helps to see what other people are searching for. So let's say you want to do travel videos. Try to see what countries people are visiting, right? And if people are into specific food in that country. So that always helps, you know, if you want to get more traffic into your channel.
Yeah. Oh, and definitely engage with your community, engage with your audience. Make sure that you reply to their comments, comment on their videos if there are other YouTubers that you follow. That way you can grow a community around your channel.
Yeah, I think finally just challenge yourself to be better. Sometimes it helps to emulate one of the big YouTubers, not because you're trying to do the exact same thing they're doing, but because, you know, it's just a great example to follow.
Yeah, because as time goes on, you'll find your own voice, your own style.
This is very powerful. The two key takeaways from here are just start and pick something you're passionate about. I always say start now, improve later. There will always be someone who is bigger and better than you. Don't let that intimidate you and stop you from going where you want to go. Now the same question to Jody and Hagen, how to start a YouTube channel.
To start a YouTube channel, our advice would be do what you really like and what makes you happy. Do things for the audience might bring a lot of clicks and views, but if you're not passionate about what you're doing, eventually you're gonna get tired of it.
And about growing a channel, many people say that YouTube is not a speed race, it's more like a marathon. So you need patience and consistency. So take it easy and don't focus too much on the numbers. There are always gonna be channels bigger than you and channels growing faster than yours.
Don't mind the others, just focus on your own growth. Remember, it's not a competition. Take it as a community to meet other people with similar hobbies or different people with different hobbies. At least that's how we take it. We start meeting people around the world who do travel or cooking or other stuff, and yeah, it's really nice.
Love it, 100% agree. This is not a competition. Thank you. And last but not least, let's hear from the Mamuchos. What's your advice to someone who is thinking about starting their new YouTube channel?
If I were starting a new YouTube channel and I had to give somebody advice, after all the years we've been doing it, which is like two. Carried one. I would say if you're going to start a YouTube channel, make sure you start off something that you genuinely love, that you have this undying passion for, because you're going to have those tough days, those difficult days where you're like, oh, I'm not getting the views or the attention that I want. But because it's something that you love, it's not going to discourage you. Like, you're going to pour in a lot of work and your videos might only get maybe like 15 views, and you're like, I've worked 8 hours on this video and over 3 days filming, and it's just not getting the attention it deserves. And that can be difficult to deal with at times because you know you're pouring in so much work behind it. But if it's something that you love, that part doesn't matter. You know it's going to come, but it's just about doing what you love that makes it easier just to get past that mentality of, you know, I want all this exposure, like people needs to see this.
Yeah. If I were to add something to that, is being consistent. YouTube has shown all of us that consistency is the key. And as long as you continue with scheduling your videos every week, at least once or twice, whatever you decide, just be consistent. That's it.
Yeah, consistency is very important. Yeah, I think that's the other thing that will tie into it. Knowing you have your passion, and when you have those bad days, you can still stay consistent with what it is that you're pursuing, which is stuff that you love.
Yeah, your passion.
That's it.
Alright, thanks for drilling further and explaining to us why picking a topic which we're passionate about is so important. And I love your point about being consistent. Well done, guys. I want to thank you all for joining us today. I hope the viewers found this video useful. And I just want to say, keep up the great work. Keep inspiring, keep educating. And if you made it to the end of this video, thank you. If you enjoyed this video, please like and share it. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you could see a new video every single week. I'm going to be providing links to my guests' YouTube channels in the description of this video. Please feel free to check them out. That's it for today. See you next week.